Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isha, for those of you guys who are new. So for today's video, what we're going to be doing is a Q&A on my experience with meeting the Dobre brothers. I went to Twitter to go ahead and ask you guys what questions you had about my experience with meeting the Dobre brothers, because I was getting a lot of DMs from you guys asking a bunch of different questions about the experience. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first question is from Isabella Moon 04. She asked, were they tall? Yes, they were very tall. They were actually a lot taller than I expected. I definitely expected Dari, Marcus, and Lucas to be tall, but I was not expecting Cyrus to be so tall. On camera, Cyrus looks a lot shorter than the rest of them, but in person, he's actually pretty tall. Actually, while I was taking a picture with Dari, he asked, do you think I'm tall? And I just looked at him and laughed, because before he even asked that, I was thinking in my head, oh my gosh, he is so tall. I feel so short next to him. So that was just a really funny coincidence. The next question is from Hall_Maggie. Which one was the nicest out of all of them? Okay. So I'm not really gonna be able to give you like a specific answer for this, because they were all very nice. The four of them were very, very, very nice. They were all sweet. But the one that I think that I connected with the most, the one that I felt like I laughed with the most, that I joked around with the most, I want to say was probably Lucas. The next question is from Sophia Elma. How did you contact them / have their numbers? I'm gonna put this straight out there for you guys. On Musical.ly, I have the follow from Lucas and Marcus, Cyrus, and Dari. On Twitter, I have the follow from all four of them, so Lucas, Marcus, Dari, and Cyrus. On Instagram, I have the follow only from Cyrus. And on Snapchat, I have the follow back only from Cyrus. And then as far as numbers, I have only Cyrus's number. I happened to go to LA for the weekend just to have a good time. It was Labor Day weekend. I had the weekend off, so I wanted to do something different. So I went to LA, which was about a 7-hour drive from where I am. And basically, when I was going to LA, I texted Cyrus and I told him, hey, I know you guys are in LA now. I'm actually going to be in LA until Monday evening, or I'm going to be in LA until Monday. So let me know if you guys would like to hang out or something like that. My friend and I got there. We slept for a little bit. We then went to the Clout House. We went to go visit the Clout House for a little bit. We went to go check into our Airbnb. We went to go walk Hollywood. As we were walking Hollywood, my phone starts ringing. And I'm like, okay, who's calling me? I pull out my phone, I whip it out. I'm like, and I look, and it says Cyrus Dobre. I was like, oh my God. Cyrus and I had FaceTime before, we had texted before, but he's never actually called me, aside from a FaceTime. So I was like, okay. So I answer the phone, I'm like, hey Cyrus, what's up? He then says, hey Aisha, are you still in LA? And I say, yes, I'm actually walking Hollywood right now. Why, what's up? And he says, oh, so we're actually gonna go eat right now. I think we're gonna go to this place called, whatever it's called. You should come meet us up. And I said, yeah, I would love to go meet you guys up. And then he says, okay, well, I'll text you when we're there, just to make sure that that's where we're going. I said, okay, great. Hang up. A lot of people thought that they surprised me. They did not surprise me. They invited me to go there. They told me where they were. I met them there. Next question is from Lucas Lover. How was it? Like, were you scared, excited, tears of joy? Okay. So, if you weren't able to tell from my video, as I was walking to the restaurant, I was really, really nervous. I was extremely nervous. I felt like I was gonna throw up on myself. Once I got there and I was in front of them and hugging them and saying hi to them and having a conversation with them, it all went away. It all went away. I was not nervous at all. A lot of people are asking why I didn't cry, but usually when I'm really, really happy, I don't cry. That doesn't really happen to me. yeah, so I didn't cry. I didn't feel the need to cry tears of joy. Actually, when I hung out with them, when I was with them, I felt like I was hanging out with friends that I've had forever. It felt completely natural. It felt like we were just hanging out. It didn't feel like I was meeting these people who have 5 million plus subscribers on YouTube. It didn't feel like I was meeting people who've been on Disney Channel. It didn't feel like I was meeting people who are sponsored by apps and people who are sponsored by anti-bullying campaigns. It didn't feel like I was meeting some guys who own a Jaguar and a GTR. Like, it honestly felt like I was hanging out with normal, humble, very sweet, very genuine people. That's what it felt like. It felt like I was hanging out with my best friends. I did not feel nervous. I did not feel awkward. I did not feel like I was under pressure. I did not feel like they expected anything from me. It was the most amazing feeling ever. Lucas Lover asked, what do you think they felt about meeting you? Okay, when I first walked up to them, I honestly think they were a bit nervous as well. I also think that they felt a tad bit awkward. Specifically, I think Dari and Marcus felt a tad bit awkward. But otherwise, Cyrus and Lucas were fine. They were very nice. The only reason I say this is because when I walked up to them, the first person I hugged and said hi to was Dari. And Dari, the first thing he did when he saw me is he went, whoa. He didn't even say hi, he was just like, whoa. And I just looked at him and I started laughing, and then I hugged him, and then he asked me, how are you, about 3 times. And then I went on and hugged Lucas and Cyrus and Marcus. Throughout the beginning, Marcus did not say a word. He was being very quiet, drinking a smoothie in the back. And Dari and Sai were the ones who were mainly talking. Once we started taking pictures, after you guys saw that we went into the restaurant, after we got out of that area, I turned off the camera, you guys didn't see this. We went out and stood in front of the restaurant and took pictures. So if you guys saw the pictures on my Instagram, those pictures were outside of the restaurant. At some point when I was taking a picture with Marcus, I looked at Marcus, I was like, oh, you don't need to fix your hair. And the only reason I said this was because if you guys watch the Dobre twins livelies, you'll notice that oftentimes Marcus is like going like this, like every 5 minutes to fix his hair. But literally it's just like him like patting it, and it doesn't look any different. Or like Lucas will like fix his hair. So that's why I turned around and I looked at Marcus and was like, oh, do you need to fix your hair? And then he looked at me and he's like, no, I think it's fine. And I was just like, I looked at him like, I hope he got that joke, but till this day, I don't know if he got it. But anyways, so I started like patting his hair and he was just looking at me like, what are you doing? Then when Sai and I were taking pictures, Dari is like standing to the left of us, and as we're like standing there, I'm like this and we're taking pictures, Dari goes, ooh, Saisha, and oh my goodness, when Dari said that, I turned my head this way and started like laughing, and Cyrus turned his head that way and started laughing, and I think we both just got like really like shy, like for just a quick second. But then otherwise, then we moved down the street so that we weren't crowding the front of the restaurant. And once we were there, we were having a good conversation. Miss Sunshine asked, how was it meeting Sai? Did you guys hit it off? So I think this is something that a lot of people are wondering. Not really. We didn't really hit it off. Or, I wouldn't say that. When you guys say hit it off, I imagine you mean like the whole Saisha, like, you know, no. So the thing is that I think I was just really happy and really excited to meet all 4 of them. It's something that I had been wanting for months. So pretty much, I think I was equally as excited to see all of them. So I didn't really like there was nothing really special that I did, or there was no conversation that was special or like different with Cyrus than it was like with any of the other brothers. Kinky Dobre asked, how did Marcus smell when you hugged him? To be honest, I have no idea. I don't think I was breathing. Honestly, I don't think I was breathing. I was just very like, I was in shock. There's like, the funny thing is that I was with them for about 45 minutes or so, but I don't remember a majority of our conversation. And I think it's just because I was so much in shock that afterwards I just didn't remember it. Like it's crazy. Alright guys, so that's it for the questions for today. Something else that I want to answer for you guys that a lot of people commented on my last YouTube video where I impersonated them. They asked where I got these shirts. These are the same exact shirts. This one, the striped pink and navy blue one, and the white, like whitish grayish, like not tie-dye, but like, I don't know how to explain it. That whitish gray shirt. Those 3 shirts, I got them from H&M. So this concludes this week's video. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys did not like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys like my cats and my dogs, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. I think that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Slide in her DMs like. Slide in her DMs like. Okay, I'm done. Bye.